check. Check 1, 2.
I know!
Sir, can you hear me?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome inside Jean-Vanier Secondary School here in Welland as Logan Parker and myself get ready to call this final game here at Jean-Vanier at the Niagara College Court. Day number 1 action. It's the Ursula Franklin Academy Flames from Toronto going against Aldershot High School, making their debut here at Jean-Vanier, home of the Lions from Burlington. So these two teams, Logan, 30 minutes apart down the QEW. As they come together here, the Franklin Academy Flames have the serve.
Just trickled right over the net there. That's a nice serve.
Well, they're benched right into it. They have the motivation from their team, and they're down as the home team today in white, as the Aldershot Lions in green. So Caitlin Ford starts things off for Aldershot. Caitlin Ford wears number 4 for the green and yellow.
Nice free ball for Aldershot. See if they could do something. Double call, double touch on Aldershot. Point UFA.
So missed opportunity UFA. The Flames take a 2-1 lead.
Another serve right off the net. Seems like that's what they've been practicing.
Oh, nice pass and nice ability to stay off the net.
Double touch again.
So the serve from Sophia Panasuk, the 12th grade student, is unsuccessful, and Aldershot takes over. 2-2 score here in the final game of day number 1. A bullet.
Hard serve there. Close to the net. Just couldn't get it over for Aldershot. UFA point.
I know it's early, but I think that'll be a very key factor is the serves and the ability to get on a run with your serve in this tournament, as that has been the only inconsistency I've noticed in all of the teams I've watched. As that's a nice deep serve into the corner.
Oh, nice back row hit from the Aldershot team.
Yeah, Caitlin Ford just simply a deep swing, put it off off UFA to deep into the court.
Free ball for UFA. See if they could do something. Big block from Aftershock.
Well, Aldershot's trying to get the ball. That's 2 times in a row now that Alicia Howard-Belcher, their setter, does not touch it, as here she is just trying to put it over, but can't. And UFA regains the lead. So Mila Masick The hard serve works, and they take their first 2-point lead. How early is it to get ahead, or how important is it rather to get ahead early? Because it is a race to 25, which seems like a big number, but it can slip away from you if you don't control that lead.
Oh yeah, it sure can. This is one of the few sports where there's no time limit to the game, so you could either come back from a very, very far deficit and still win the game. It's not a time-based game. It's all runs, and if you could finish the game off at 25.
Well, there's a strong serve.
Aftershock's got a good, tough server at the line right now.
Well, Betty Mandakova is the server. The 11th grade student wears number 8 for Aldershot. Big block. As Aldershot takes their first 2-point lead, UFA takes timeout. Great time to talk about some of our sponsors, including the OCAA. The OCAA is a recognized leader in intercollegiate athletics dedicated to student athlete and sport development. The OCAA's mission is to create an environment which promotes academic success, personal development, and complements educational experiences as well as enhances the student athlete's life. And we know in high school, of course, scouts from all across Ontario and Canada are coming into the games. I've seen scouts from Boreal here today, Niagara College, Fanshawe, Conestoga, Seneca, Humber, a great program for these young women. And then in the CIS side, a couple of these women could be playing Western, of course, Western Mustangs, McMaster, Guelph, so many schools to choose from right here locally. So Aldershot on a little bit of a run here, up by 3.
Free ball for UFA. A little dump there.
Well, the dump almost fooled themselves as Aldershot was ready for it. And it's a sneaky play that you see a lot at higher levels. Almost got away with it. So here's Isabel Lafazanis.
Very well played there.
It must be hard as a player on the front, really jumping up, timing it. When can you go over and making sure the ball's on your side?
Yeah, it's very tough because you really don't want to hit that net because there goes your point right there. So you have to really time it good, and it just takes a lot of practice.
So Isabel Vitkin now.
Nice pass from Aldershot. Hard smash. Couldn't get it up. Nice smash from Brenna Peacock.
Well, Lafazanis there for UFA. A beautiful effort to keep the ball alive, but the smash was just too much. Nice effort on the ground to keep it in play.
Free ball for Aftershock. She's got a rocket of a hand. Very hard hitter.
Aldershot really swinging now. They're really finding a groove, and that's 2 consecutive good looks and great smashes from the Lions of Aldershot. as UFA simply just puts it out of bounds. Aldershot has doubled their lead, 14-7. Here in the opening set, just joining us, Spencer Tangway alongside Logan Parker and the rest of the Jean-Vanier broadcasting team. Fantastic facility and a fantastic job by all the teachers and staff and students involved here at Jean-Vanier. That serve just well out of bounds by Udon.
Nice hit by UFA there.
Well, I think this is the time the Flames really need to start putting balls into the court. We mentioned it earlier in the broadcast. That's something they've been not been able to do, is just put it in play.
Three ball. Three ball turns into a point for Aldershot.
And it simply stunned UFA. You saw Udon having a communication error and a missed
opportunity.
Absolutely.
Rocket of a serve there for Aldershot.
So they trail by 8, and they'll take their second timeout. Their Ursula Franklin Academy Flames, trailing by 8, have used both timeouts early in the set. 17-9 the score. As it's a great time to thank all of our sponsors, including Westmont Hospitality Group. It was founded in 1979. The Westmont Hospitality Group started as a single hotel in North America and has grown to become one of the largest privately held hospitality organizations in the world. Also, we want to give a big shout out to the City of Welland. City of Welland, of course, in the heart of the Niagara region. Massimo's Pizzas and Sub Limited. We thank them. Grand Taxi, Canuck Stuff, and the 4 Points Sheridan, one of the host hotels for this venue, including Rose City Suites as well, and the Best Western here in Welland. So these two teams drawing a close on their 2016-2017 volleyball seasons here at OFSAA. Officials didn't really know which side the point was going to. Miscommunication by the officials, but Aldershot doubles their lead, now 18-9.
Let's see if UFA can come back into the game here.
Well, here is Amaray Ends. The swing out of bounds. The point once again to UFA. So they can start the ball rolling here as Amaray Ends, who wears number 3 and is a grade 9 student for this UFA Flames. So substitution on the floor now for Aldershot. The score, 19 serving 11, and coming in to serve, well, that is Peyton Fuchs.
Wow, that was a different tactic I haven't seen all day. Some nice short serve, and number 6 coming up for the big smash.
Well, they go back to the exact same play rather. This time, UFA
capitalizes on that one.
Well, they're able not only to capitalize, but they're able to gain control of the ball, something they haven't done all afternoon. As UFA already played one match here on the Niagara College court. Plays their second of the day. Oh! Well, it's a way to use your head, that's for sure. A swing down the line. The effort was there by UFA. Unfortunately, the point was not. So the play at the net called a net violation against UFA. It's a 10-point lead now.
Great pass, setting up. Big smash, but great block by the Aldershot team.
Well, Jenna Saunders in her final year for Aldershot with the block at the net and the 11th point lead, and that's a beauty serve.
Deep left corner. That's a perfect serve there.
So brings us to set point. And off the tape, but this time bounces back on their own side. So the Flames from Toronto find themselves in a hole, down by 11 with no timeouts. The ball goes to Isabel Vitkin. Excuse me, actually 16 serving, not 11. So that is Isabel Lafazanis.
So Aftershock takes that first game 1-0 over UFA.
Well, Aldershot really dominated at the net, and that's one of the things I haven't noticed as much in this opening day. A lot of it came from unforced errors on serves, putting it out of bounds, miscommunication, but they really dominated the play at the net, earning every time, I think, motivation, and not only that, but they're really proving to this team that they are better at the net and they're going to win every single point, that there's a play up there.
Yeah, and that's what all good teams have. It's good to have good defense, but if you can get some couple good players at the net, you're in trouble there.
Well, in this 2-minute break here in the timeouts where the coaches have a good time to talk, I was listening in on the Aldershot team pregame speech as they were right outside by the standing boards, just simply talking about what they did right and what they did wrong in game one. And what the coach was talking about is he was really impressed with how their defense has evolved over the past couple of years and how they've been able to just find their way and try more things. And as you mentioned, with defense being there for that team, they're able now to take more risks and try to do more things and better their game offensively. And I'm sure you've been in this position before, down by 1, you're the UFA Flames. What has to change that you saw in the opening set?
They definitely have to get low and get those digs up when Aldershot goes for the hit at the net, because that's all they've been doing. So you got to be on your tippy toes, ready to get those ups.
Well, we're almost set to go for set number 2. By the way, all sets in round robin play before we get to the quarterfinals and semis are best 2 of 3. Then the tournament uses the 3 out of 5 format. So UFA in need of a victory here as they find themselves down heading into set number 1. And Aldershot trying to finish out the day with a 2-0 victory. Action gets underway back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. and runs all the way till 6 o'clock. with the last game, I believe, starting at 6:30 tomorrow here at the Niagara College Court. So a full day of volleyball, followed by Wednesday, the Championship Wednesday, where the OFSAA Championship will be handed out. And this set, Aldershot, I believe, starts with the serve. As we'll find out in just a second. And yes, my hunch is correct. So Aldershot starts. And here is Jenna Saunders.
UFA with a big hit, but Aldershot with a nice dig and a smash right back at them.
Well, Peacock, big width, a big reach rather, and her length is just a huge aspect of her ability to really put the power in her kills.
Of course, she's a
well, that serves into the net. And now the Aldershot Lions. Back serving, here is Caitlin Ford, another 12th grade student. It's a smart play by Mandakova just to simply push the ball past the charging UFA player.
Brenna Peacock's just a big presence at the net there. Just can't get by her.
Well, listed 6'1", one of the taller players in this tournament. As the setter of Tenzin Udon couldn't put the ball in play. And now it's a 5-1 commanding Aldershot lead.
Perfect placement on the smash there for UFA, right in between two Aldershot players.
Well, and that's something UFA really needs to change here, is simply get better looks, make better passes, and play smarter volleyball. Oh, nice tip.
Peacock again. She gets it every time.
Just a smart play rather than taking the big swing. There wasn't enough airtime, looked like, for the set to be even a chance. Just tip it past them.
Nice setup for UFA there.
So it is 3-6 now, as here is Amaray Enns, the 9th grade student.
Back or attack from after shot.
So off Aldershot and out of bounds. UFA closing this lead a little bit, down by 2, 6-4 in the second set.
Nice serve from UFA there.
Beautiful dig, ball stays up, and it's a free ball the other way.
Oh, absolutely deadly. Cannot give any free balls to Aftershock because they know how to put it away.
Yeah, these Aldershot Lion ladies really have a powerful presence on the court. I said it last match because that's exactly what I've noticed, is simple power is owning this court. As the deep serve up to Yuzan, who's the third hit over the net.
Another big hit from Aftershock. Nice dig from UFA.
And And they're on the net, so the Aldershot Lions once again take a point and now lead 8-4. Here is Alicia Howard-Belcher, 11th grade, the setter for this team. Good reflexes there by UFA to keep the play alive.
Seems to be back and forth, and Aldershot takes the point.
Just had a absolute perfect open net there to smash that one.
Deep serve, right on the line.
Yeah, and that's
Great
one of those
serve.
things, watching so much competitive volleyball at the college and university level, it's hard to see points like that slip away rather than just taking the chance. As that one is clearly out of bounds. And actually, you must have seen some gyms before where the line may be hard to see, but here, Jean-Vanier, that red line is pretty clear and stands out, paints the court nicely.
Which makes it a lot easier for the linesmen to call their plays. That's what I like about JV's gym.
Well, nice dig. Randall with the smash, but it's kept alive.
Oh, free ball.
And the momentum from Aldershot's number 13, Howard Belcher, sends her into the net. So it's a free UFA.
Big hit.
Well, that swing you were talking about, Jenna Saunders. Saunders' swing was cross-court perfect, but a better play by UFA, and they earn the point and an ace. Well, make that 3 in a row now for the Flames.
4 in a row. That's 2 aces in a row for UFA.
And personally, I'm shocked that they didn't contest that ball, as that was in by 1.5 feet. And Uzon, nice pass set. But the Lions regain possession and the lead, 11-10 the score. Here is Betty Mandakova.
Very close. That was a good dig from UFA. Almost got it right back over the net.
I really like the confidence this Aldershot team has when they're going on the attack to make the kills. They're not second guessing themselves. They've really sticking to it. As that cross-court shot from UFA is out of bounds. We've already seen an upset today in the scoreboards as Quincy, the top-seeded team, fell 2 straight in their second game of the day. So the number 1 seed is now 1-1 in the tournament. The host, Jean-Vanier Lynx, 2-0. As that play at the net, just destroyed by Aldershot.
UFA. Haven't seen that often, but that was a great block.
Well, Isabel Vitkin throwing both arms up, stops the bleeding and gets the ball back for the Flames. And now here is the server, number 16, the other Isabel on the team in Lafazanis.
Falls a bit short there.
So if you're a UFA, you know you're down by one set. You're already 9 points away from falling in this game. When do you call timeout? Because this game is seemingly slipping away from them.
Any moment now. They got to regain their confidence, and they just got to start working here because there hasn't been many teams that went to third set. But if they work hard, I believe they can do it.
And the coach stands up. Well, perfect timing. Timeout called. 18-11. The first timeout of the second set is called. So much more volleyball to go for both these two teams. As we thank the 4 Points by Sheridan, one of the host hotels. It's the modern all-suite hotel in Thorold that offers complimentary Wi-Fi and many more amenities. Bottled water offered in all suites along with TVs, coffee makers, breakfast, parking is always free. Other amenities include a big lounge, including a casual Italian restaurant and wine bar. We thank the 4 Points by Sheridan, a proud sponsor and the official hotel destination for our athletes here at the 2017 OFSAA Championship. If you're just joining us and you missed some of the broadcast due to the game starting a bit early, we do apologize. This game started approximately 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. As Aldershot, not fazed by the timeout, keeps the train rolling.
UFA really has to get a good up here. Free ball for Aldershot. Big swing, but way wide from Aldershot. Now's the time for UFA to get back into this game.
And that obviously is not what you want to see if you're the head coach. Just missed opportunities and point slipping away, and they get one back. They play tit for tat, kind of a thank you. And now UFA regains the serve.
Big block. This whole game, Brenna Peacock just cannot, she's like a brick wall. You just cannot get anything by her.
Well, and she has everything in a perfect volleyball player at the net. Super strength, tall, and she can play defense and offense. Scouts have her eye on her, that is for sure. So UFA now gets the serve.
Free ball for Aldershot. Whoa. Big swing, but nice up from UFA. But you still can't get anything by her. Brenna, just a brick wall out there.
Yeah, she kept her composure at the net. She knew her first swing didn't work. And then she goes back, plays defense, as I mentioned. She plays both, as we're going to see a sub come in, and Peacock will rest the rest of the game. And coming in to serve, the grade 11 student in Peyton Fuchs. official rules it's out of bounds despite the effort going under the net.
You're allowed to do that, but you have to make sure you get it back over the net, and then you could hit it over again.
So the attempt, no good, and now 23-15 lead. And they have the 1-0 lead as we see another sub for Aldershot. Coach is trying to get the players in. And here is Michaela Armstrong, the backup setter, the 11th grade student in the bright pink shoes.
Nice rally from both teams. Really making sure they keep it into the court. Perfect spot.
And
she looked and saw nobody there, so she went right for the swing.
Well, unfortunately for UFA, that's their only thing they cannot beat Aldershot in, is they cannot win those play at the net, so a free ball hurt them, but an excellent rally.
Great pass from UFA. And perfect smash again. UFA responds with a nice smash.
So they need 8 in a row to tie it. It's 24-16, match point for Aldershot. Nice pass to the setter.
Another free ball. This might hurt them here. There it is. There's swing, folks.
So the big swing coming from Aldershot's number 12, Morgan Randall, ends it and seals the victory. 25-16 and 25-18 the scores. Respectable game for UFA, to say the least. Unfortunately for them, they drop this decision and head into tomorrow on a losing note, whereas Aldershot, a very impressive performance, 2-0 today, goes into tomorrow, one of the favorites and a big team to be reckoned with, both literally with, you get players like Peacock and Randall, two tall, 6-foot women who are playing really strong volleyball. And I think a big point actually to talk about before we wrap up is how they utilize tonight. Because yes, you need to have fun. You're coming down all this way, staying in a hotel. It's a good team bonding experience. Go see the falls. You know what? Spend time being a high school student. But you got to get back to business first thing in the morning.
Exactly. You have a 3-day tournament here, and you got to make sure that you have a lot of fun, but when you get back to your school, you got to do your schoolwork and get back up to date.
Well, once again, the final score, 25-16. Of set number 2. So on behalf of everyone here at Jean-Vanier and my partner Logan Parker, we thank you for tuning in. The final score, Aldershot 2 and the UFA Flames from Toronto 0. We thank you once again for tuning in. Be sure to join us tomorrow as we bring you live action right here and all week long, Monday to Wednesday, here at OFSAA on the Jean-Vanier Licks Media channel. Be sure to join us on YouTube for all the coverage of this 2017 OFSAA Championship. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.